persons on the spectrum, they like to be by themselves. They tend to be withdrawn. They are socially isolated. Welcome back to our channel, and thank you once again for joining us in this another day in the life of living on Autistic Edge. I am Terry and Elaine, proud autism mom, and we are here to share with you tips and tricks of how we navigate through our journey right here on Autistic Edge. Around the world, April is celebrated as Autism Awareness Month. And more so, on April 2nd, it was Autism Awareness Day. Now, throughout the month of April, we want to sensitize our audience in helping you to understand autism. Now, what we do on Autism Awareness Month is to spread awareness to those around us in order for you to understand how to integrate persons on the spectrum in our society so that they can have a better quality of life. So today we want to talk about what is autism. Now, autism, or you will also hear autism spectrum disorder or ASD, is a neurodevelopmental condition that affects how a person communicates and interact with others around them. You will often hear the word spectrum. It is a spectrum because it affects each person differently. We want to look at the three main areas that autism generally affects persons. Now, one, you have social interaction. Social interaction, you find that a person on the spectrum, they may have difficulty understanding and relating to others around them. They may have difficulty with eye contact. They may have difficulty with sharing interest about themselves. They have difficulty in areas of forming friendship. And sometimes you may be relating to an autistic person and you think that, hey, we are friends, but they really don't know how to connect on that emotional sphere. They may seem withdrawn. Persons on the spectrum, they like to be by themselves. They tend to be withdrawn. They are socially isolated. They will be playing with things and fidgeting, and they're just in a world by themselves. They will not relate to you similar to how a neurotypical person would have related. The social challenges can be difficult forming and connecting with others. Another area that you may find affecting persons on the spectrum is the area of communication. Now, they may have challenges with verbal or non-verbal communication. They may encounter issues like speech delay, for example, or they may have no speech, or the use of speech is in a very unusual way, because you may find them repeating words, or you may find them they stuck on something and they will say it over and over. You may find that they have no words at all. Engaging these persons can be challenging, so you will have to understand how they communicate in order for you to be able to relate to them. Now, they may also have trouble understanding gestures, your tone of voice, and your body language. They may not understand that, not in all cases though. Persons on the spectrum, they do not understand sarcasm. So if it's black, it's black. If it is white, it's white. They don't do gray. Okay, so they understand whatever is spoken for what is being said. All right, another challenging area for persons on the spectrum is behavioral challenges. Behavioral challenges ranges from repetitive behavior or to restricted interest. Or when we talk about behavioral challenges, we may have them engaging in repetitive movements. Like some persons, they may just do hand flapping. You'll see them just flapping their hand, or they may just be rocking. And from time to time, and they will sit one place and they will rock for as long as the day lasts if you don't get them out of that world. All right. They tend to like routine as well. They often thrive on routine. And that one of the things in teaching persons on the spectrum, having something tailored around routine tasks is always best. They may also be interested in certain objects or topics. If they are verbal, you may find that they are interested in certain topics. If they are non-verbal, you may find that they are interested in certain objects or even characters. So for the kids, they may have specific cartoon characters, and sometimes it puts them even into a meltdown if they are removed or you have taken away those characters from them. A person on the spectrum can also have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which we refer to as ADHD, and that too comes with its own challenges in that area. They find them difficult for them to sit still, difficult for them to cooperate, difficult for them to concentrate on anything for any long period of time. So these are some of the behaviors that you may see exhibited in autism children. Also, you have the temper tantrum, and you also have the meltdown. Oftentimes, persons may not understand the difference between a temper tantrum and a meltdown. Now, in a person who is on the autism spectrum, a temper tantrum can look like a meltdown, and a meltdown can also look like a temper tantrum. In order to give you more information on the difference between meltdown and temper tantrum, you can check out this video here on our channel where we have highlighted some of the difference. So these three areas that we have mentioned as the core areas of challenges for persons on the autism spectrum, it can vary widely, and that is why it's referred to as a spectrum. It varies from person to person. One person may have severe challenges with communication, but they may be okay socially, they may be okay in terms of behavior, and likewise. And you can also have mild ADHD with another severe area of autism, but no two persons are alike. That's why we refer to the term spectrum. In developing material for children on the spectrum, their intervention strategies have to be very unique. It's unique because it depends on the area of focus that you are working with the child. It is imperative for you to get an assessment done so that you can identify where on the spectrum is this child. Then you can have the appropriate intervention strategies being developed by the different qualified personnel for your child. Thank you once again for joining us in this another day in the life of living on Autistic Edge. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and make sure you subscribe. And hit that notification bell so the next time we put out another content, you will be notified.